attached to this video is going to be a pattern, and this is the pattern that we'll be using. For fabric, we'll be using scissors, tape, and chalk, iron, bias tape, and we're using this scrap for the ruffles at the back, and I'll also be using elastic and something to put the elastic on to pass it through. So, not forgetting, I'll be using my sewing machine as well. Fabric into two together, then you just place your fabric on the fold, the edge on the this edge on the fold, then trace the pattern. Then after tracing the pattern, you cut out the fabric. So I'm done with the cutting of my fabric. Remember, you cut on fold. Using this one, which is the bigger one, because this is the back pattern. So we're going to be using this to apply the ruffles on. We're going to be hemming the edges, the two edges. You hem this, you hem this side. So we hem both sides, and this is how it's going to look like after you finish hemming. Yeah, it looks like after the hemming, and I went along to make a straight stitch after the hemming. Here you can see that straight stitch. This is just for me to gather and make the ruffles. I don't want my ruffle to be all that full. You keep on doing this until you get 3 straps of ruffles. So okay, we've made the ruffles ready. The 3 ruffles are ready. This is what I'm going to have at the back of the baby's diaper cover.
The next thing is to place them, but before we place them, we have to measure where they are going to be. So what I do is that I go to this is the back side of the fabric, and this is the right side of the fabric. So I go to the right side of the fabric. From the down part, I measure 1 inches from here to here. Then this is where I'll put the first ruffle. Then from this the measurement of the 1 inches, I'll go ahead and measure from there. I'll measure 1 centimeter. So this is where I'm going to apply the second one. Then I'll measure from the 1 centimeter again to the top. I'll measure another 1 centimeter. This is where I'll apply the second ruffles. So when I do that, I also do the same thing I did here. I'll do it on this other side and draw a straight line, so that when I'm sewing, it will be very easy to trace. So I'm going to be drawing a straight line. Then after drawing a straight line, that will be easy for me to place my my ruffles on.
Now I am going to sew a straight stitch or a zigzag stitch to hold this in place. Then I'll place the second one and repeat the same thing I did, and I'll place the third one and repeat the same thing I have done. So our next step is to iron, which I have done that already, to straighten it out and everything. Yeah. So after that, then the next thing you do is to take the other pattern, remember, then place the right side facing each other. So now this is the right side of the back of this fabric, the right side. Then you place the right side of this one on top of this one, then matching the edge, this down edge, you match it, make sure it's matched together. Yeah. So when you match it, then you pin. Pin to hold. Then after pinning, then we are going to, I am going to do a straight stitch, just about, let's say 1 centimeter. Then I'm also going, after the straight stitch, I'm going to make a zigzag stitch here. So here I am now. I have done a straight stitch here and a zigzag stitch here. Then the next step is to apply the bias tape. Then what I am going to do is I am going to place it here, like so. Pin, 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 pin. Pin this down. So I have put the bias tape in place. Pin, 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 pin. Then I am going to stitch just straight down here. Remember, this is the leg part. So I'm just going to stitch straight down, straight stitch. And after that, I'll show you the next step. But remember, you stitch the side, you also do the same thing on the second side. So after stitching down, and stitching the other side too, the legs, stitching the bias tape on each of the legs like so, what you need to do is to turn the bias tape like this. Right, yes, turn the bias tape. And turn it to the wrong side. When you turn it to the wrong side, the next step is to stitch along this edge. Make sure you are very, very close, because the hole is what we're going to use to put in the elastic. So you have to make sure it's very close, because if you make it too tight, it's going to be difficult for the elastic to go into the hole that you've created. It's been stitched, and this is how it looks like, and this is how the other side looks like, and this will have to be ironclad. Like this. So the next step is to apply the elastic. You have to apply the elastic into the hole. It depends on this is. Now we have the elastic on both sides, as you can see. Elastic on both sides. So the next step is to place both sides together. The right side is facing the right side. And pin the leg side. Go ahead and work on the ruffles as well. No, sure. And pin. We do on the other side. Face the sides. Right side facing. Pin. And match the legs and pin. After starting it up with a zigzag stitch like this, the next step is to fold down 1 inch allowance, down, just like this. And what we are going to do now is to sew a straight stitch to hold in place. Then when you sew a straight stitch, the straight stitch is for us to put in the elastic. This is where the elastic is going to be. So sew straight stitch. Then make sure when you sew the straight stitch at the center of the diaper cover, here, maybe at the back side center, like this is my back side center, you leave a gap. That means you wouldn't close it up entirely. You just leave maybe like a 1 inch seam allowance, like a 1 inch gap here, so that we can have a hole where we can bring out the elastic and stitch the elastic and put in place back into position. So I sewed round, and here is the space I made. I didn't close this place. I didn't close it down because I said we are going to be putting in the elastic through this place, through this hole, and also bringing out the elastic through this hole. So here we go. In you go. I'm still working on the elastic. So the elastic is still inside here, so we're trying to pass it out. But since we are very close by and we're running out, our other side of the elastic is about to pop in, so we need to just pin it in place so that it won't give us an extra work. And yes, it's in place. Be careful with your hands. These pins can be so annoying when they pitch you in your hands. So now, this is it. It's out. And walk with it. So now that it's out, then we just free the elastic from the elastic pin. We don't need it anymore. Then I'll be sewing 1 centimeter like so. I'll be sewing it down like so. Here, zigzag stitch. Here, zigzag stitch. And yeah, so we are almost done. When we've done the zigzag stitch to put the elastic together, and this is how it looks like, the side and the side. So it's then we'll put it in like so. Then we sew a straight stitch just to cover up the hole. We wouldn't want the hole to just be like that.
We are done. What we just need to do is just to cut out the extra threads, blah blah blah, and turn it and see how our diaper is, so you can see how beautiful it looks like. It takes me roughly like 15 minutes to make one of these, or sometimes 10 minutes if I've cut out everything I needed. And because I make a lot of this, so I'm so used to it now. And this is the ruffle. Isn't it cute? I want to show other ones I have made. This is the ones I have made, and this is how it looks like. This I didn't put ruffles. I had it for an exhibition. I also made a lot of it for orphanage. And I just want to say this. This page is actually made for people that would love to give out their craft work, like your craft work, to what you made, to orphanage and to NGOs. A lot of NGOs are out there that have been doing a lot of work, and they seriously need assistance. So if we can do a little bit of sewing from the little scraps we have, we can then donate it to them. And so my page is all about it. We'll be having I have a center where you can bring your donations to, or send your donations to. Then we'll handle the rest. We have NGOs that needs them, and we send it to them. And if you have a label, you want to put a label on each of your work, please feel free to do that. And thank you for contributing, and thank you for learning how to do this, and thank you for contributing. We just know that there are a lot of people that needs this love, and let's use whatever scraps we have to make them happy. Thank you, and thanks for joining the Charitably Craft Africa. Stay blessed then. Bye.